This is the Dallas Morning News.
It's Tuesday, March 3rd. Mostly sunny and a little on the breezy side today with a high of 84. Clouds will move in this evening with a chance of a late shower. The low will be 67. Showers and severe weather on the way for the next 2 days with highs in the lower 80s. Here are today's headlines. A former Dallas County court reporter who alleges she was repeatedly sexually harassed by a judge is suing him and the county. Sasha Brooks filed her lawsuit last month in Dallas County District Court against retired Judge Mike Snipes and Dallas County. The complaint alleges Brooks's supervisor, 291st District Judge Stephanie Huff, knew about Snipes' alleged inappropriate behavior, but did nothing to stop it. In statements to the Dallas Morning News, Snipes and his attorney, John Helms, denied the allegations. Snipes called them spurious and unfounded, but declined to comment further. Huff did not immediately respond to a message seeking comment, and a spokesperson for Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins said the county typically does not comment on pending litigation. Snipes presided over the county's Criminal District Court No. 7 from 2007 until his retirement in 2014. He began working as a visiting judge after his retirement. Brooks worked as a court reporter for Huff from 2015 until she was fired in 2024, according to her complaint. The working relationship between the two women was pleasant and productive until Snipes began regularly filling in for the court. The complaint alleges Snipes made sexually inappropriate comments and observations about Brooks's body and appearance and repeatedly pressured her to give him hugs. It also states that he once tried to kiss her on the mouth, leaving her feeling deeply shaken and causing her to suffer from panic attacks. In other news, more than 200 residents packed Dallas's city council chambers to defend their cause, bulldoze or buff City Hall. The council's Economic Development Committee held the first formal public hearing Monday since a consultant's report put refurbishing City Hall at a $1 billion price tag with financing over 20 years. Residents, ranging from civic leaders to architects and consultants, arrived bearing pens and stickers voicing their concerns about the use of taxpayer dollars to resuscitate downtown to all 14 council members. Several wore light blue Save Dallas City Hall pens and stickers, part of a months-long campaign to keep the building in the city's greater plan for the region. Others wore a Connect the Core pen, a newer group advocating to relocate operations out of the 48-year-old building and spur development that could branch out to southern Dallas. The fault lines on the ongoing stay or go debate sharpened at the meeting. Several speakers questioned if analysts had enough time to conduct a thorough analysis. What was apparent in their comments was the growing public mistrust over the figures and whether council members would have enough information to make an informed decision. Next up, the Rangers, who love reunions more than most organizations, are bringing back another figure from the past, one who disappeared under a shroud of controversy nearly 6 years ago. On Monday morning, the club accepted and installed the 12-foot bronze One Riot, One Ranger statue depicting a member of the Texas Rangers law enforcement agency that had previously stood at Dallas Love Field until it was removed during the racially charged summer of 2020 after a book detailing incidents of police brutality and racism in the organization's history was released. The statue, which will stand on the left field concourse at Globe Life Field and greet fans who come through the north entrance, had been prominently featured at Love Field for most of 60 years before it was removed after the release of Cult of Glory, the bold and brutal history of the Texas Rangers, written by Doug J. Swanson. Multiple incidents of brutality and racism were cited in the book. The statue was donated to the city of Dallas in 1961 by restaurateur Earl Wyatt and his wife Mildred, and the legend has a convoluted history at best. And you can read all about that legend in today's online edition at dallasnews.com. And more than a decade after longtime Dallas entrepreneur Phil Romano opened the restaurant of his lifetime, Italian joint Saint Rocco's. It closed in Trinity Groves to make way for something new. Saint Rocco's last dinners were served last Friday. A statement from Trinity Groves said the new concept replacing the three-story restaurant will be unlike anything in the West Dallas complex. The statement did not name the new tenant. St. Rocco's debut in 2015 by the elder Romano was his next big move, the Dallas Morning News wrote nearly 11 years ago. Romano was already an Italian food entrepreneur, having founded Romano's Macaroni Grill, which still carries his name today. Since Macaroni Grill's opening in 1988, it has changed hands, declared bankruptcy, and slimmed down to 17 restaurants. Romano's return to Italian food was significant, as his colorful career included co-founding Fuddruckers, Eatsy's, Nick and Sam's Steakhouse, Coal Vines, and others. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. And don't forget to check out the Dallas Morning News Rewards program for our virtual events. For more info on upcoming events, visit rewards.dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.